Hi, Chris here with MetaSuite Herbals, and I wanted to talk today about a question that I get all the time, and it's someone, they want to get started into herbal medicine and they just don't know where to start. And I agree, it can be overwhelming sometimes, especially when you're looking at a book like this that you can get anywhere at any bookstore that has a lot of pictures that look like this. For a lot of people, it just seems to be overwhelming. And so I would like to make a recommendation, and it's actually how I got started. I just started basically with what I knew. It's just, you're just taking baby steps, and eventually your knowledge will grow. So if you start with what you know, for instance, you learn about what a dandelion is when you were a kid. Everybody pretty much knows that. They look for the open-headed seed pods that are ready to blow and you make a wish. You learn that as a kid. Dandelion is an herb. A lot of things that you think of as weeds can actually be used as herbs. So start with that one plant that you know and look it up just to see if it is an herb. Sometimes it's not, but the majority of the time it will be, or it has been used in times past, even though if it's not in some of the modern herbal books. For instance, chickweed was used a lot of times, or false nettle, or things of that nature. They're in the older herbal books, but they're not necessarily in the new herbal books. Dandelion, the first thing you want to do is you want to identify it and make sure that it is what you believe it is or what you think it is. So there is a plant here in Arkansas called false dandelion. It has a stem that comes up and then stems coming off of that main stem that has multiple flowers. Whereas a true dandelion has a single stalk and a single flower. It doesn't have any other flowers on that one stalk coming up from the petiole or the ring of leaves that is there on the ground. It's a single stalk with a single flower. So you would take that one plant that you know, go into your guide, make sure that it is what you believe it is. And the second thing you want to do is you want to learn which part of that herb to use. So some plants you only use the root. Some plants you only use the tops. Some plants you only use a flower, like with hops or red clover. You pick the flowers and you only use the flowers. With dandelion, luckily, you can use the whole plant, so you can't really mess up when it comes to dandelion, which is a good thing, right? The third thing that you need to know is how to use it, because some plants are better if you prepare them using a water extraction. Like a tea is a water extraction, or a decoction is also a water extraction, but it's used for harder things like roots or sticks or something, things that are hard, things that you really have to soften in order to get the medicinal properties to come out of them, to pull out. Some plants need alcohol. They're not water soluble, and they need alcohol to pull the medicinal properties out of that plant in order to get benefit. So you want to learn how to prepare them. There are a lot of herbal books that talk about herb preparation, and I will be actually making more videos on the different identification guides that are out there. Some are way easier to use than others. And then I'll also be talking about different herbal books that discuss how to make herbal medicine. So anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video. And like I said, don't be afraid. There really isn't that much out there that is toxic, even among the lookalikes. So just go out there, pull something in, and experiment. And it's really a lot of fun. I've enjoyed my herbalism studies for the last 8 years. I mean, it's been a lot of fun. I've learned a lot of stuff, and I hope you will do the same. So until next time, my name is Chris with MetaSweet Herbals, and here's to your health.